Dun, da, da, da.
But not the Mickey Mouse hat. There you go, now you can see it.
Great. Hello. Sorry about the weird background, but it's better than the background of my last video. Today we are going to be talking about dun, 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 dun. This would happen. You know, it's okay. Disneyland. I'm going to be talking about how I got my job at Disneyland, and yes, I got these for free because I work there. So yes, I don't know if any of you guys know this, but I do work at Disneyland at a restaurant. I am a hostess, and I've been working there a little over a year now. And I remember when I was going through the application process and interview process, I kept looking up videos on YouTube to see other people's, or to hear of other people's experiences, and there really wasn't that many, so I decided to make a video for you guys. If you guys are interested in working at Disneyland or Disney World or whatever, or if you guys would like to one day, then hopefully this video can help you with that. Ow. Okay. Okay, so yeah, how I got my job at Disneyland. Okay, so first, in I think April or March of 2015, I decided to apply for Disneyland because I wanted a job for the summer. So I just went on the Disney Careers website and looked up the jobs that they had available at Disneyland, and I found one. I don't know what the proper name is for it, but pretty much it was a dishwasher, or like you wash dishes backstage, and that was like the best thing on there, or like the only thing I was like qualified for. So I decided to apply for it because I really didn't care where I worked at Disneyland. I just wanted to get my foot in the door, and I had heard that if after your probation, which is after 4 months, you can switch to like any role in the parks. If you wanted to work at attractions, you can move to attractions. If you wanted to work, you know, pretty much anywhere, they would let you move. So I applied for that, and literally like a couple minutes after I pushed send for my application, I got an email saying that they wanted me to fill out like this online questionnaire like interview thing. So I did that right away, and pretty much it just asked you like different questions and like how you would handle different situations. So they gave you like a scenario and then like 4 multiple choice options, and you just pick the one that you would do in that situation. And I guess if you pass that, and they email you to go for an in-person interview, which is what they did. And so I scheduled my in-person interview like a week later. Yeah, so I scheduled my in-person interview like a week later, and I just went in and I actually wore this shirt. How funny. And, you know, smiled a lot, and I just answered the questions that they had for me, which wasn't much. They asked me like 3 questions: why I wanted to work at Disneyland, 2, what were my past job experiences, and 3, what my availability was. So I just answered those questions, and then she gave me a 5 different job options. She told me to pick my top 3, and the funny thing about that was the job that I like applied for wasn't even a part of those 5 options. So I thought that was funny. But I think when you go in and they like see your personality and stuff, then they're like, okay, we don't want this person to be backstage, we want them to be on stage interacting with guests. Maybe that's what I think, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe that position was already filled and they had these 5 other ones that needed to be filled. I'm not really sure. But I picked my top 3, which was like sales, what I do now, which is a hostess at a restaurant, but it's called food service worker, and then 3 was like quick service restaurants. And then so I picked the top 3, and then she told me, okay, you're being put on a wait list, and we will call you as soon as a position opens up. So I finally got a call about a month later, and they said, hey, a position opened up, we want you to come in next week and fill out some paperwork. So I went in, filled out the paperwork, and then at the time my hair was like blonde ombre-ish, and I guess it didn't look natural. So they asked me to dye my hair back to its natural color and then go back in to take my ID picture. So I dyed it that weekend, went back in the next week, took my ID picture, and then they gave me like information about my traditions class, which is an orientations class that they have for everyone that works at Disneyland, for every cast member. And so yeah, that is how I got my job at Disneyland. I met some people in my traditions class that had to apply multiple times in order to get this job. Some people applied 3 times, some people, you know, they just kept applying and then finally they got the job. So I was really fortunate that it was like really like fast and easy for me. The only way that it wasn't really fast was that I had to wait a month until something opened up, but still, like, that's really good. Some people, you know, they don't get the job and it sucks, because I know a lot of people really want to work there and it just doesn't work out. But I was just really lucky how that application process and hiring process went for me. And yeah, I really encourage like anyone that loves Disneyland to work there. Or if you're thinking about working there but you're not sure, I would say go for it. So I just really encourage you, if you are thinking about working at Disneyland, to just go for it, because it is an awesome experience like no other. You meet amazing people, you have amazing perks of working there, and it's just an awesome job. And if you love Disneyland, then you should definitely try it. And if you've wanted to do this for a long time and you're just thinking about it and you're looking up these videos because you're not sure, I'm telling you right now to go apply for a job there right now, because it's worth it. And yeah, so if you have any questions about the hiring process or about where I work or like what I do specifically, let me know, leave a comment, and I will promise that I will answer all of the questions that you may have. And that is it for the— okay, let me put it on my ears one more time. So I hope that this helped you in some way, shape, or form, and if it didn't, I'm sorry. But like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments and I will answer all of them. And I hope you have a wonderful week, day, month, year, everything. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Bye!